Real one. I just got something. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Okay, see the rust right there?
Yep.
That's the rust. Now, they need to look inside the furnace.
Okay.
The flexible connector's right there. See where it goes through the furnace cabinet?
Right there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's the flexible connector?
That's the flex connector right there.
Okay, it needs replacing.
No, it needs to be outside the furnace cabinet.
It shouldn't be in there.
No, it shouldn't be going through the wall. And
Really?
you see what happened. Same thing on the upstairs furnace.
Okay, the vibration. Okay.
Yeah, when I wish an air conditioner was on right now. It's not.
Okay.
To show you what the problem, what can happen.
Okay.
And same thing with this furnace. It's got the flex connector going through right there.
Okay.
And it's also got an improper inline sediment trap. That's this.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be like that first. If you look back at this, this is the way it's supposed to be, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not.
It's not in line.
This is in line. That where anything that's not gas, it can make it through there to get into the furnace gas valve.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope. And that's your problem on your ventilating water here.
It's not even lined up.
Oh, sir, that's what I was talking about. That's why you're smelling combustion fumes for. Whoever put this in, it wasn't you, was it? Okay. Just kidding. But you
He was
can see
a licensed plumber. No.
I tell
As
you
you
what,
can see, look at the extra thing he bought it. So I should have been.
if it was a licensed plumber, he needed to be. Never mind.
Spanked. What's that thing right there?
That is an extra draft diverter that came with this water heater, and instead of putting a new one on, he used the old one.
Lazy.
So you got one built into your furnace right here. That's a draft diverter too.
Okay.
It's every appliance with a pilot has to have one.
Okay. Should it be touching it, or should that gap be there at all?
Well, you're supposed to have a gap. That's just like this. If you ever turn your furnace on and your vent is stopped up, it will spill the combustion fumes out here rather than smother everything inside.
Okay.
Same thing with this. Plus, if a wind comes down the common vent, and that's this, instead of going down and blowing the pilots out, it'll separate the downdraft from the updraft.
I got it. There's a purpose for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a reason for everything that's on this thing. Unfortunately, you're getting combustion fumes out of it. And you can see it ain't venting too good because look what it's doing to that piece of foam right there. It's melting a fire out of that. And that's probably why it's not, because it's not venting, because the vent not being on top of the thing.
So the repair on this is this exhaust. What do you call that pipe?
That is the vent pipe.
Okay. So
now, probably what a plumber can do, this is keeping this thing from moving.
Okay.
He could probably cut this thing out and might be able to just move the water here to get it centered up under there, to get it centered, recut and glue all this back together, and that'll correct that problem.
Okay.
That might be an easy fix on this one.
That's the easiest fix.
That's the easy fix.
Yeah.
But you can see everything's been tagged. I've left everything off.
Okay.
So
you said there was something in here you couldn't tighten up.
Oh, yes, sir. Let me tell you. Now, same thing on that one too. Where the leak is, it's right there.
Okay.
And one thing, trying to get the wrench, and this is a brass nut, so it doesn't take much to round it off. And I didn't round it off. But that little adjustment screw, this is the thing to get into the adjustment for the pilot inside. Yeah. It's keeping me from being able to get that thing tight. Okay. I was able to get the one in the attic fixed because it didn't have a box like this sitting right there where.
Since it's so old, ain't no such thing as pulling it out and putting another one in.
No, you don't. You shouldn't have to do that.
We need a furnace.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're the gas guy. What do you think?
I'm gonna tell you what. He can come. I would say make sure if it's safe enough to leave in here, don't change them. You can't afford it. I mean,
that's a lot.
You talking about? I went to the wrong side of the house. I thought the meter was over there, and it's actually over there. I didn't know. Yeah. But you talk about you got some old air conditioners when I went outside and looking.
The history.
And you know, if you have to replace all this stuff, you talk about replacing this on every furnace, air conditioning, because they don't sell R22 units anymore. They sell R410 units.
Oh, the new stuff.
New stuff. It runs at a much higher pressure. That's why you got to change the coil out. And I do know that much. Yeah. And because
we be cutting off here and replacing all this stuff.
Everything from down below on all three units. And I don't know if you want to try to afford to do all that. You know, that one probably runs downstairs. If you have to leave one of them off and not ever use it again, that would probably be the one. Of course, you know, it's not going to freeze your house up, but it's not. It's going to be much cooler down here. This is for your main level.
Okay. Guess what do you think?
It is a 75,000 BTU furnace because it's a 3-burner system.
Wow.
And
so what your brother ended up spending $10,000 on one?
One unit. He got a train unit with a I think he got a 17 series. He got the fanciest thermostat. I got a Nest thermostat, which I love it. But he got something. I mean, it even tells what the temperature is.